How y'all doing? Sinfully Unethical is back at you. We're back with another video. This time we're talking about how this dog got me my PS5 and how I also got my Xbox. But there's going to be a lot of hard hits in this one. So make sure you're paying attention. You're sticking around. You're right here with me. And you're right here for the ride. It's going to be a hilarious one. Alright, here we go.
Trapped in the concept, falsely accused, was used, and misled, bitch. I'm hoping you fucking rest in peace.
Alright, y'all. So it's been a good, give or take a month since the PS5 and the Xbox dropped. It was hectic. It's still hectic for a lot of people who haven't got it yet, and for those of you who haven't got it, I deeply apologize, and I'm sorry to hear that, because I know the pain, I know the suffering, especially because obviously if you didn't get one, you didn't have a pre-order. So obviously, I too was on that non-pre-order boat, because I was like everybody else who was watching the PS5 showcase, and it was like, oh, here's the price, and then they were like, yo, like you weren't supposed to let them buy that yet, like. It was gone before we knew it was there. That was basically what it was gone before we even figured out it was available for us. So yeah. So first one that came up was an Xbox, and I'm gonna share with you guys the actual brain melting process you have to go through when you don't have a pre-order and you refuse to pay a scalper your actual kidney for one of these things. So it was a hectic one. Okay, so Xbox was a little bit probably the easiest one, but I will say it was the most hectic one to get. So that's what I will say about that. So it's like it was, yeah. Okay, so I went through. Everybody said they weren't going to do any like in person drop offs. You can't come and pick one up. You can't wait outside. But you know one company that don't care about rules. You know one company that gonna do what they want to do one way or another. And I'm talking about, Big Daddy GameStop. You feel me? Big Daddy GameStop always comes through with something that they're probably not supposed to be doing. It's okay though, because I'm not gonna complain about this because it helped me. So that night I figured out, because I was driving. I'm supposed to be going home. I'm going home because I'm like, yo, ain't nobody gonna be doing this. I just happened to drive past a GameStop. Just so happened. Not that it was implanted in my mind, because I usually don't go this way, but I don't know. But anyway, drove past this GameStop, and there's a couple people like chairs sitting outside. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? So I went to the door. They got the little sign that says, hey, we have this many Xboxes. Whoa. So I'm like, okay, hold on. Wow. So I'm already knowing PS5 is going to be a little hectic, so maybe I can get this system. And I'm not an Xbox guy. I'm a Sony guy. Sony PS5 is my life. That's what I do. That's how I play. And when I seen this, I was a little on the backside. I was like, okay, I don't know, but I wanted to at least be in this new gen. So I was like, I need to get me something. So I counted the chairs. There were 9 chairs out there, 8 to 9 chairs. So I was like, they had 8 of the regular Xboxes and 2 of the S's. So I'm already out. Most likely everybody wants the Series X, obviously. And so basically going through it. So I was like, okay, boom. Ran home real quick, and I had my friend with me. So she sat there for me. I ran home, grabbed 2 chairs, grabbed a blanket, grabbed hand warmers, grabbed my dogs. And that was a terrible mistake to grab them. I should have just left them at home to begin with. So we get back to GameStop, and there's people out. So I sit down. We have the chairs, and now we're like, last night we're like, maybe, I think at this point, maybe 9, 10, 11, whatever it was. And I'm just like, damn. So it's like, it's 12 a.m. at this time. They don't open up till 10. So that means I think it was probably about 40 degrees outside. So we're freezing. And my dogs are tripping. So then I had to take them back home. So that was a whole, like, I'm going back and forth. So I'm about to pass out at this point. Like, by the time 3 a.m. rolls around, 4 a.m., I'm about to pass out. This guy comes up. And without a guy in the Air Force, basically. And it kind of tripped me out with this situation, because he was like, yeah, I'm not even supposed to be out here. I was supposed to be on quarantine, and I'm supposed to be locked in my door. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, what are you doing? And like, at this point, like, you don't even have a chance to get it because you're behind me, which I know I'm like the last person. So I'm like, bro, go home, go back to your dorm, go back to the barracks, bro. So I'm still trying to fight through that. So I'm like, I'm under my cover, like away from him, like tired, and he's talking. And you know how when you're tired and you don't want to hear people's voices? That's what I was going through. So he was one of those guys who likes to talk and talk and talk and talk. He wasn't even talking about anything, but just talk and talk. It's like, oh my God. So come around. So I fell asleep. My friend kind of like made sure that she was awake for a little bit, so we switch off if one of us did fall asleep. So she was still awake, and she goes. I think like 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock comes around. And again, we have another company that I forgot does what they want to do too, because they're the reason why we were in the whole okay, I'm releasing these games issues, and now how everybody ran out. Walmart went ahead and let people come into Walmart and grab some systems. So now there's a lady who was with the person who was the first in line. And the person that was first in line, we were talking to him earlier, he had been there since, like, they closed at 8 o'clock that night before. So he'd been out there for a while. For a super while. For his Xbox. And now she comes up, she's like, yeah, I was just at Walmart, I got me 2. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. He let me in there, he told me. I was like, bro, like, first of all, we all been out here all night. We don't even want to hear your success story right now. Like, we don't want to hear this. We don't want to hear how you eventually got this when you weren't supposed to. When we're all sitting here trying to do what we're supposed to do. You feel me? I was a hater. I was in the Jelly Academy. I was a little jelly. I'm not gonna lie. So time comes on, so she keeps talking, but she's telling people what she's trying to do. So her son is in the front. So she's like, okay, like, I'm just trying to get another one. We gonna sell it. Yo, somebody want to get it, we'll sell it to you. But obviously, it's gonna be a increased in price range, right? So scalper. That's what she's trying to do. Now the guy behind me that has been talking forever has figured out now. So it's like, it's 10 o'clock now. 10:30, they come out to give a little spiel on how they're gonna do it. And the guy behind me figures out, he's like, dang, if this lady does what she's talking about doing, I definitely am not getting one. I just sat outside all day for no reason. So I'm just sitting there quiet, bro. I'm just like, bro, like, I just want to, maybe I get in, maybe I don't, maybe something happens, maybe somebody don't got money. Like, I don't know. We'll see. He's like, okay, I'm leaving. He goes to his car. He's gone maybe 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes, give or tops. He comes back. He comes back, he whispers in my ear, he goes, I shit you not, he was in my ear. Now remember, this is still quarantine, man. This in my ear. He goes, yeah, I just called the manager. I told him what they're gonna do. They said they're not gonna let it happen. So I'm gonna be the last one. I'm gonna be the last one. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? And now I'm like, yo, get the fuck. Because now I'm on the where my GameStop is. It's the east side, which in Vegas is don't do stupid shit that'll get you hit in your lip. Stupid shit get you hit in your lip. So it's like, I'm like, bro, I don't even feel like I haven't slept. I don't feel like arguing. I don't feel like fighting. I don't feel like it's a system, and I just don't feel like it. I don't. So I'm like, bro, just keep that to yourself. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm like, he's like, okay. He's looking super happy too. He's like, it's not unusual to be. So they let people in. So her son goes first. And I don't know if he didn't account for tax. I don't know if he had the warranty on. He wasn't paying attention. I don't know. He comes back outside. He goes, damn. So he's walking back and forth. He's like, damn. It's like, that was $596. And so his mom's like, what are you talking about? It's like, it's $596. I don't have $596. Like, I only brought $530. I'm like, so he's walking back and forth. I guess he's going back to his car, trying to get somebody to cash app him some more money. And so the guy that works inside comes out and talks to the lady. She was like, weren't you just at Walmart? So remember, the guy snitched. So he's like, weren't you just at Walmart? Didn't you just And you just buy two? Like, what you like? She was like, what the fuck? Everybody's like, what the fuck they gotta do? Now, this is the people who are sure they're getting their stuff anyway. No matter what happens, they know they're getting it. So, like, what the fuck's that gotta do? Why are you asking her that? Who cares? Who cares if she was over there? It's a whole nother story. And so I'm just like in the back. I know why he's asking this question. So I'm just like, fuck. So she's like, fuck. Like, what do? So it's just boom, 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 going back and forth. He goes back inside. And finally, they start letting people in. So what he does with the guy who doesn't have the money, her son, he lets her go in front, and he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna sell my system to her." But what he messed up doing was she's already said that you were her son about 3 or 4 times before this happened. So before he said, "Weren't you at Walmart?" Blah blah blah. So when she said, "Hey, I'm gonna sell my Xbox to him," that gave up his Xbox to her. Now, one per household. You know how GameStop does things. You know how they do. So goes in, she buys the Xbox. So she's finally she's cussing him out. She's like, this and that and this and this and that, electrical, this and that. Yeah, motherfucker. So she comes outside. She looks like a fucking clown. Like she's juggling 3 Xboxes. And I would like, no, I don't wish that on anybody, but low key I wish she had either dropped them or somebody took them from her because she was acting like a dick. But she was like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, yeah. I don't even know if I can say that. I mean, damn, I'm trying to bleep that out. Like, dang, yeah, I got that, yeah. And so we all looking at her, was like, bro. And so the son tried to get one because I guess he finally got the cash out money. So he was like, no, I can't sell it to you, blah, blah, blah. He's like, bro. Like, now, mind you, a person that's been outside since 8 p.m. the day before, it's now, at this point, 11. So they have been up. Like 14, 15 hours in the cold. And so he goes, no, I'm not selling it to you now. Anybody that's ever been in a fight, in any altercation, in any type of situation that you don't want to be in, then come on, man. If you hear somebody say, I ain't trying to hear that shit, you hear somebody smack their hands together, you hear somebody go, no, fuck you, any type of transition of what are we talking about?
I was like, it's about to go down.
Oh, bro, you either back up or you swing first. I don't know. That's just me. Now, Mr. GameStop employee obviously either is very into himself or he ain't never been in a fight. I don't know which one it is. But when he decided to talk to this man like this, he's looking at his computer, helping the next person. The next person like, damn, I'm trying to get my shit to get out of here, right? So he's like, he's like, I'm not giving it to you. He's like,
who the fuck you think you talking to? Sit your little ass down.
Bro, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Bro, we all seen it coming. That nigga didn't see it coming. That nigga, bro, his antennas were nowhere to be found. So, he's still typing. All we see, we all looking at him. He about 6'4", 6'5", bro. He a tall dude, got some long arms. So, oh boy, this pops around. BAM! And I ain't never seen nobody get hit that fast in my life. It was pretty fast. So he was like, so we're all like, yo, what did he hit him with? Because when he looked up, bro, his whole eye was split open.
Now the left eye looks like it's almost shut.
And he was just like, oh, he's screaming, going to the back, bro. And then so once we seen him, we was like, damn, I don't think we gonna get there. We've been out here all night. He done messed it up for everybody. So we go. He's like, so we're all sitting there, and the other employee is like, everybody has to go outside. We're like, bro, we don't even know him, bro. We just want to get outside, bro, because we don't even know him. And so they're like, no. So we all stand outside, and they call the cops. Cops taking forever. So it's like 3 or 4 cops pull up. Boom, 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 boom. Then a whole ambulance pop up. Like, bro, he just got hit in the eye. Give him an ice pack, wipe it off, tip it up, whatever you gotta do, send him home, give him workers' comp. I don't care. I just want to get out of here. So it's like, so it gets to the point where it's like everybody's coming in. Cops think it's funny. They making little jokes and stuff, talking about something. We buying all the Xboxes in here. This ain't funny, bro. Like we are trying to go. We are trying to go home. Like, we like, this is not a hilarious joke. This isn't a hijinks. This isn't a you're on candid camera. I would have been pissed if that happened. But they finally let everybody in. And so the guy behind me that initially snitched on him, and the reason why he got hit in the eye, and the reason why we were there for an extra 2 hours and didn't leave them to like 1 o'clock, was because of him. So he's all in the back. He's like, yeah, I'm the last one. Yeah, I'm the last one, guys. Yeah, I got the last Xbox. So he's in like, I'm like, bro, you just got somebody eye split because you snitched for no reason. Like, you snitched for no reason. Like, yeah, I understand you would have been a little sad and disappointed because you didn't get one, but you snitched. And now the guy in the back has a leaky eye, and he's over here bleeding like a white boxer. Like, it was just, like, it was gone. So, everything goes through, so the people they get to like the last 2 people, right? 2-3 people. And so we all kind of lost count of how many people had went in and out, because some people had already got them and left. So we lost count. So we was like, damn, I can't remember if it was blah, blah, blah. So the guy comes out and he goes, yeah, there's 2 S's left, but there were already 2 people inside. So he goes, the guy behind me, he starts panicking. He goes, he's like, I'm the last one. So he counts me. He's like, 1, 2. Okay, that's 2. That's me and you. Okay, that's 2. And so I'm looking at mine and said nothing. I'm like, okay, whatever, bro. I'm gonna be a little upset if I don't get this, but it is what it is. And so he goes, guy comes back out. He goes, 1 left. I'm the next one. He goes, 1 left. I was like, yes. And so I turned around and look at him, and bro, I've never seen somebody with the saddest face I've ever seen in my life. Did I lose count? Did I miscount this? Like, I've been counting the whole time. I've been counting this. And I was like, oh, hasta la pasta. All right. So, long story short, got it. Had a little eye contact. You feel me? Bam, 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 boom. Had to do a little gloat about it. I'm not gonna lie, because he deserved to not get one at that time. He deserved not to. So fast forwarded into on the 12th. When PS5 was supposed to launch. So I'm thinking, technically this was the 11th. So I'm thinking, oh, GameStop gonna do it again. So we go to GameStop, and they're like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna do it because of something that happened the last other night when we dropped the Xbox. And so I knew what it was. I was like, damn, he done fucked it up for everybody. And it's like, well, I knew why it was, because I was like, bro, he got an eye jammy. It's cool. It's okay. But then I understand, because PS5 was supposed to be a lot more hectic than that was. So if somebody got hit in the eye over the Xbox, I can get it. I can understand. So I'm looking online. They talking about Walmart, Target supposed to be doing this. So I'm like, boom, okay, let's go home. Went through the thing. So I got like 40 different computers. Not 40, because that's over exaggerative. I don't have 40 computers. For y'all, you'll be like, what are you spending all that money on that for? I have 3 different screens. I have a laptop, and I have my phone. So Target, boom, thought I had it. It glitched and everything. People were saying they had it, but they didn't have it, and it was a wreck. A wreck. Walmart next morning had what was it? 9. What was it? 8. Fuck. No, it was 9, 12, 3, and 6. Now, I got up. I put it on. I had alarm and everything, so I'm on everything. Boom, 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 refresh. I had my friend helping me. Boom, 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 refresh. Couldn't get nothing. Every time you press refresh, it was like, what PS5 in your goddamn cart? What are you talking about?
Oh man, that's messed up. Won't you give him back his chain?
What chain?
Yeah, what chain?
Deboed you every time. Kicked you out. So I'm like, every time you wake up for your alarm, you're like, dang, bro. Boom, boom, boom. And then after what you start getting to the last 1 or 2 times, and you're like, bro, I might not get this, and you like start getting sad. Like your inner self is mad because you're trying. Even though it's saying you know what's gonna happen when you do this, why are you doing this to yourself? And so it drove me insane. Now I train athletes. I train athletes, and yeah, I had the last opportunity I had. I had to be at practice, so I was on my phone. At 6 o'clock was my time. I was supposed to do this. So now I don't have my phone the whole time. It's 5:45. Maybe my athletes are coming in. Now we're all at practice, right? We're all in the same area, so we can all talk to each other with our human voices and to each other. Explain to me. 5:59 hits. So I'm over here. I'm ready. I'm just ready for the refresh. Tell me why I get a phone call from one of my athletes who are at practice with me right now, not even 10 feet away from me. So I'm like, bro, I'm trying to hang up on him, and it made me mad because, like, you know how iPhone gives you the, like, makes you put a, like, if they have a picture set up for their stuff, it'll be a picture for yours. So if they call you, you have a big face, and it's like, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, oh, I'm hitting the red, I'm just smashing the red button, bro. I'm like, no, and bro, what do you know? 6 o'clock, it's gone. Because why? Because that has been my luck all day anyway. So who cares? So go carrying on. So I'm like, okay, damn, let me try this. So now every company has the I guess a rule about how long they will hold a pre-order. And what I thought about is Walmart and Target usually have 3 days, but normally they've already paid them off. So it's like, it's something that's not like one of the, oh, I'm paying this amount, so hold it, like GameStop does. And this is why I love GameStop for this weak rule they have. But most of the time when people pre-order, they don't pay the whole thing off. They'll like pay maybe $50 to $100, and sometimes they might not have the money when it comes out, so it's just there. So I'm calling every place. I'm like, well, we got a couple. We gotta wait till the end of the day though. We can't sell it out. Okay, cool. So I had me like 3. Now I didn't even check the ones that are in like another section of Vegas. It's Henderson. I didn't even check those because I was like, I'm not driving to Henderson, bro. Like, and I didn't really think. I was like, Henderson people, if you ordered it out there, most likely you got money and you are probably gonna get your stuff. And as the day's winding down, it's 4 o'clock, and I'm calling everybody. And they're like, no, everybody picked them up. I'm sorry, blah blah blah. I'm like, fuck. So I'm really starting to get worked, bro. I'm like, bro, like if I don't get this today, it's over. It's over. So I don't know what made me do it, but I called the one Henderson one that there was like 3 Henderson, but I called one. That one was like, yeah, we got a digital one. You can come pick it up at the end of the day. Now he said he wouldn't release it until the next day, but if I got there at the end of the work day, they would give it to me. So I was like, forget that. I'm going now. So 5 o'clock rolls around, and I'm like, forget. So I'm like, I'll put my dog in the car, and I'm getting ready.
Hi, 私テリヤキボイスあっという間吹き飛ばすノイズ慢心してますんでゲットペンの数も増えてますベーシックはサプライズでマジ毎日が危ない
I'm like, okay, I'm about to sit outside of the store if I got to. So I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and talk to him personally just to see what's going on. So I'm holding my dog, like, right?
Oh, wait. No. I usually just put him in my bag. He's not that big.
So the lady walks up behind me, so she's being all friendly. She's like, oh, your dog is so cute. Oh, petting him, trying to be all nice and whatever. So I kind of get up. He was like, yo, what's up? Going on? It's like, yo, I just want to know if y'all can release, if y'all have a PlayStation that y'all can release or whatever. He's like, yeah, I can't release this tomorrow, but I got a digital you could have right now. Well, you ain't even got to ask me if I want a digital or this, bro. Just put that on now. I ain't got to app nothing. I ain't got to Zelle nothing. I ain't got to figure it out. I ain't got to talk to nobody. Put it on now. So the lady behind me, like, you seen her mouth drop. She was like, I was gonna ask for the same thing. You guys don't have any more. He was like, no, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. And I was ecstatic. And that is how that dog got its name, Nike. The goddamn Greek goddess of victory. And I love Greek mythology, but that dog was the best luck I've ever had in my life. And it was just a big weight as soon as it touched my hands, just lifted off my shoulders. And I just felt so good about myself. Because like when people are like, you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna get it, and I told people what they could do to try to get it, nobody did what I told them to do. First of all, let's start that off. Y'all don't listen. I told y'all what to do. Nobody wanted to listen, and now y'all fighting scalpers. But eventually that's going to end. It's going to end eventually. So within the next month or two, it should be done with the scalper nonsense. But yeah, nobody listened to me at first. Thought I was crazy. Ignore that. So that is my story on how I received both of these. I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna definitely be uploading more videos now, going back into the new year and trying to make sure I'm on point. Cause I've had a lot of things I've been juggling, so I appreciate everybody that stuck by me and been here, man. I appreciate all you guys. But if you can, at the end of this video, man, like, share, subscribe. Let your mama know about me. Let your dog know about me. Let your grandma know about me. And let your sister, know about me. No, I'm playing. Don't take that personal. But I'll see y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, public service announcement for everybody from Sinful Speed Athletics, people that's on my gaming channel, Twitter, YouTube, all that. I want all y'all to know. If anybody ever tells you it's impossible to do something, don't listen to them. Don't listen. You keep pushing. You keep doing what you got to do to get what you got to get. You feel me? Because I was told pre-orders was gone. I was told you wouldn't get none of these systems. You're going to have to wait till next year or pay $1,000 for one. Let me tell you something. I got both of them. Both of them. I ain't pre-ordered nothing. I didn't pay over retail. Because why? I'm persistent.